My dumbass had a brain fart moment. I pressed record instead of stream. Gotta love that. Have to absolutely love that. What the fuck? Can I delete those? Can I delete these? Can I delete these? I guess I'm not allowed to delete these. What the fuck? But I can delete them now. Huh? You know what? I give up. We'll do that later. Anyways, you hopefully read the description. I'm not gonna delay it any longer. No more delaying. It's time for boys to become men. Time for me to down the motherfucking infected broodmother. Hells to the yeah. All while having distracted cat gaming. Gotta love it. Confused? You're not gonna help. Nor are you, okay. Hedgelord, you, and human food. Admittedly, boosters won't be useful. I guess, so, maybe put boosters in there. That will be useful, though. We can't make boss sauce because we're lacking a wasp queen head. I guess more of these? Yeah, I guess we could go more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, we got 10 of each. Need you. We'll bring both, because I don't know which one's actually going to be more effective. I'm gonna bring the fresh axe, just in case as well. I need literally all the smoothies I can get. All the repair glue, all the canteens. I need literally everything I can get my hands on. I have enough meals. I have more than enough meals. Good. Alright, I picked these up to go ahead and drop them again. Fire ant parts in my inventory as well. Oh, well. Read the description real quick for me. That'll probably answer your question of what we're doing today. First, I'm guessing. Okay. You know what, though? Yeah, you could actually prevent the complete use of that. That'd be so helpful. Yep, you got it right. You 100% guessed right. I just realized this shield solidifier could completely prevent the use of roly-poly armor. I'm gonna see if it does. If it doesn't, well, shit, is all I'm gonna say. Mutation loadouts. Carry Master will be a must. You. Two applied here, so we'll go. I need Blade Master, need Shield, Spicy Safety, Corporate Kickback, and just in case Parry Master, I think, right? Method Baptism's not going to do anything, so that would be my loadout. Get that associated. This would be like a last-ditch resort, should I need it. This will be my buffing hotbar. You going first, because that's the most important. I should have literally everything I need. No, I need my trinkets. This is what your average inventory looks like when you're going into this fight, by the way. It is a little cursed. Now, I've never actually used Fire Ant armor to kill her before. Let's not forget the Hoagie. That would be horrendous. I've never actually used Fire Ant armor for this before. I've always used roly-poly armor combined with the termite axe. This time, I'm sacrificing a bit of defense for a bit less damage, so that I can actually end up doing more damage. Now that makes absolutely no sense if you take that out of context, but the context is we take out the roly-poly armor so that we can use the toenail scimitar. And because we can use the toenail scimitar without Giddy Goop for the axe, we can go ahead and use this in tandem with the scimitar, in tandem with the Fire Ant armor, to end up doing more damage, and switch that out for the shield solidifier, so that I'm sacrificing defense and damage so that I can actually secretly get more damage. And still have the same amount of defense. If that makes any amount of sense. It's probably a whole jamble of things, but oh well, I don't really care. I don't care that that makes no sense. It makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. Hello, kitty. Is my elbow an armrest for you, cat? Or rather a paw rest? Have you just decided that I am a mere mortal and that your paw will go on me wherever you please? So goofy. Yes, it is. Yes. I can't complain. She's the only snuggly cat in this house. Man. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go over the full setup in the lab here. That way, everybody's on the same page. So, first things first, 8 whole canteens. Now, 8 times. Now, let's assume that my dumbass somehow goes through all the water instantaneously within 2 minutes. That means I have 2 times 4 times 8. 2 times 4 equals 8. 8 times 8 equals 64. I have 64 minutes, over an hour of water. That's assuming the worst, and this was like, you know, maximum possible water drain. Literally infinite water drain. I don't have that. I have a lot more time. So 64 minutes of survivability here. Each of these give 15 minutes of food. So that means 15 times 5, that's 75 minutes of food. Again, that's assuming that, you know, the second your food fully runs out, you die. I actually have even more food time than that. Okay, we have a fuck ton of smoothies, beefy for extra health. Sticky liquid rage, 10% extra damage. 10% extra damage. And even further water resist, if that makes any sense. Not water resist, lessening the water drain. I have all this to repair the shield. I have all this to repair everything else. I have the sticky fingers to go ahead and steal. I have the shield solidifier for phase 3 so that I can go ahead and, whatchamacallit, so that I can go ahead and block. I have level 9 bulky fire and armor for just decent defense and also maximum offense. Have the level 9 Tono Scimitar for phase 3, that's to slow her down and do a bunch of damage, and also lessen her damage. I have the axe just in case I need to chop things. Though in hindsight, I probably could have just used the Scythe of Blossoms. The Scythe of Blossoms is going to be what we use for phase 1. And if somehow the Scythe of Blossoms isn't doing the damage, we'll use the Mint Mace instead. Of course, I also have the Hoagie. Now, the reason we have Spider Slider particularly is a 5% boost in critical hit chance, which is quite nice. Now, phase 1 loadout. We have Assassin, since the Scythe of Blossoms works with that. Parry Master, we get stamina every time we parry. She attacks a lot, so that works. 5% extra crit chance here. Like 20% extra damage when we get a crit. And then we just attack a whole lot faster. And then our phase 3 loadout, we have Blade Master that reduces our damage by 50%, plus also gives us infinite stamina, just in case we need to go ahead and somehow say, you know, block. Parry Master will allow us to block and then, will allow us to parry and then block the rest. Meat Shield, that's the, like, 10% extra health. We have Spicy Safety, 50% reduced damage even further, and Corporate Kickback for healing whenever we may need it. So yeah, we're pretty decked out, all things considered. We also have specifically the Fire Ant Shield to reduce her defense even further, quite literally negating the 20% shield nerf. Chat, do you think I'm cooked? Knowing this difficulty, do you think I'm cooked? How cooked am I? Hopefully I'll get the gold card. I don't mind killing her a whole bunch of times. The most painful thing, ironically enough, is actually getting the recipe. But am I cooked, chat? On a scale of 1 to fucked, I'm roasted. God damn it. Chat does not believe in me. I thought we had something together, chat. No time to wait. We're going balls deep. I have heals on every single loadout, so I will be perfectly fine. I was not expecting that. Huh? I'm not going to be talking at all throughout this entire experience just because, you know, it's the Infected Brood. So if I'm not reading chat, that's why. How good is the mint knife? I think it's slightly worse. As long as I don't get hit by that 5-hit combo, I'm fine. Because that's what does the healing debuff. Like so. Ow. Okay, let me get my mojo back. Let me get my mojo back because I've lost it. Let me lock the fuck in. This is not how bad I normally play, by the way. That should not have counted as a parry, but okay. Take it. Nice try, bitch. You think you're so sleek and mysterious, you're not. Yeah, you're not jumping into that heal. I'm sorry. Sorry about your luck, but you're not jumping into that. I can see you through the dust, man. Like, you're not sneaky. Okay, we're just gonna let that happen. Like, what were you doing there? Clever. Like, what? I'm fine with that. What is she doing? Why is she inside of the walls? I literally reacted to that. To your reaction time on that one. Like, you are not her. You are not her. No, you are not. Phase 3 time, boys. First phase. It takes half an hour. We're actually doing a solid amount of damage here. Goddamn. Ma'am, do not go in the puddle. That is off limits. Ow. Okay, shield solidifier will protect us just fine. I'm not fucking with that. My biggest tip is if you can't handle the block, or sorry, the parries, just block. Just block. You have a shield solidifier for a reason. And the reason is so that you can use it. Nice try, bitch. Oh, you bitch. The shield solidifier. The shield solidifier is too OP, man. Screen, please. Screen, please. I need you to scream. Thank you. Reset the block. Like, How am I supposed to counter that? I can parry the one she just did, by the way. I'm not locking the fuck in. Shit, I got a defense forward buff. We're breezing through this a lot quicker than normal. Oh, my buffs. Backpedal, please. It's not a backpedal. Ow. Corporate kickback's coming in clutch. I don't know if you're seeing. Scream would be really fucking helpful right about now. There we go. Huh? What? I blocked. What do you mean? Like, what the fuck is this garbage, man? I'm fumbling really fucking hard right now. You did that! You literally just did that! I am convinced that's the only move she knows. Scream again? No? Maybe another scream? Get fucked, bitch. I am locking the fuck in. Locking the fuck in. Fucking hell. I was saying. Remember correctly, there was like a specific strategy we used to get rid of the bombing that she does. And this is the strategy, I think. Okay, something along those lines. Fuck you. Fuck you. Man, that place is off limits. That's a no spiders zone. No brood mommy. No brood mommies allowed. I see shit, dude. I see literal shit. How did I manage to perfectly fumble all those parries? I kind of like that strategy. I just invented a new strategy. Oh, don't do that. I gotta stick to the strategy. Okay? 1, 2. And we react. Okay? I block that somehow. I'm too goated. Nice try, bitch. Oh my god. You quit me. Okay, fuck it. We're not using the new strategy. She just faked an attack. The AI is sentient. She's making NFL level plays against me, dude. Really loving my mouse register. She just faked 3 attacks! What is she doing? What is she doing? What? Stop faking attacks, fam! Stop! Whoa, whoa. What is she doing? Oh, did you see that shit? Like, rewind like 30 seconds. I'm gonna rewind 30 seconds. Cause oh my god, what the fuck was that? What? Fakes 1. Okay. She fakes 1, she fakes 2. Into the chute. Fakes 3, fakes 4. Fakes 5. Oh, she faked like 5 attacks in a row, dude. What the fuck was that? What the actual fuck was that, dude? Oh my god. What the fuck? Ah, well, it was worth a nice thought. Okay, how long did that take? Also, let me repair my shield. All in all, I went through about 1, 2, 3, 4 canteens. I'm half of a fifth. I use about almost 2 stacks of beefy smoothies, and I went through 6 buffs. Plus 3 meals. And 1 repair glue. All in all, I'd say I performed quite well. I want to see how long that actually took, though. Like, how long was phase 3? We finished that 3 minutes faster than usual. That is crazy. 3-minute advantage on my personal best. It appears that this is, in fact, the strategy you want to use. Both for survivability and for damage output. That is crazy. I did not break a sweat that entire damn time. There was maybe about 1 time where she decided to somehow hit through my shield and stun me through my shield that I was like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna die. I somehow didn't. Nonetheless, I live. My frame rates did not. Okay. So, what was that about me being cooked again, Scrab? What was that about me being cooked? What was that? That I was going to be absolutely roasted? Was I, in fact, roasted, Scrab? I don't think I was. I don't think I was. You redacted that shit, man. What did the redacted message say? Oh, suck your toes, man. Yo, get killed before you explode, bitch. Nah, in all seriousness, though, you had every right to believe that I was absolutely roasted. Because, like, let's be honest, I tried out a new loadout, which every time I did that, I just instantly died to her on Masochist mode. So if anything, and also I did play a lot worse than usual, especially at the start. I played a lot worse than usual. It was like the middle, the third phase that I peaked in skill, I think. Actually, no, it was like 75% through the last phase, I think I peaked in skill. Anywho. Yeah, that is the infected brood mommy. Gotta love calling her that. Infected brood mama. Done. Dunzo. Would I say that's the hardest fight on this mode? Nah, definitely not. Schmector, even with all my over-preparation, Schmector was definitely harder, I would say. Just from a watching stance, would you agree? If you remember, that is. I know Weevils! I know Weevils. Gotta love that. Anyways, I know I definitely personally felt a difficulty spike in Schmector. Yo, I just basically one-tapped that bitch at like 30%. Let's go. Schmector peaks in how hard bosses are on Masochist mode. Yeah, he does. He really is the hardest, honestly. Yo, Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. That is so dumb. I cannot believe I got like 5,000 raw science for that, though. That is crazy. They definitely knew what they were doing. Okay. Let's do this one by one. Appreciate this, because this is the last time we will ever analyze things on this main difficulty. Mask of the Moldy Matriarch. Stuffed Infected Broodmother. Stuffed Infected Mount. Infected Fang. Chest of the Moldy Matriarch. Greaves of the Moldy Matriarch. And Infected Venom. Blaster of the Moldy Matriarch. Infected Broodmother Brazier. And Infected Broodmother Throne. That's it. That's the last you're likely ever gonna see me analyze on this mode. What, are you not going to scan the infused dude? I mean, yes, but that's why I said on this mode. Base Masochist mode, that's the last time I'm ever going to analyze anything. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's anything else to analyze. Are you for real right now? Inventory full. What the? singular fire ant part? Get out of here. Nah, not the Hot Pocket quest. That's every single creature peeped in the yard. That's also virtually every single mutation maxed out as well. Apart from, you know, Trapper, Peeper, and Reliable Friend. I'll have to get my friend to hop on one time. Murder him over and over again. Just to get this. Guard Dog, obviously the mixers need to be done for that. What else? I need to max out. I don't think I have anything left to max out other than that. You could also rely... that's still not enough. You'd have to get to, like, New Game Plus 50 in order to do that. Actually, you might have to get higher. And I don't know if I'm going to do that, so... Not because I don't want to, but because I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get that far. I got every single card apart from the 3 infected ants, which will happen on New Game Plus 2. Because I'm going to be infecting the 2 ant queens, and then I'm going to be killing the 3rd. Next New Game Plus. Because after you go ahead and make friends with them once, you don't ever have to do it again, assuming you get all the pets and keep them alive. So yeah. Okay. Exactly 35, let's go. Yeah. I could try the next... Yeah, I could. Honestly, I kind of want to test out a bunch of builds now that I've, you know, killed every single enemy, done all that, you know? I am at that stage of the game where I just need to do a bunch of random shit, you know? In order to keep it afloat. Oh god. Move! Move! Yeah, I'm gonna test out a bunch of builds. I'm gonna go ahead... If you want to go ahead and have like a bunch of ideas for a bunch of builds, you could make that. I'm gonna personally make a bunch of ideas of builds I want to test out. I'm gonna go ahead and find the things to absolutely mint max that particular build. And then a crit build, we could. Crit build could be interesting. And see, the beautiful thing about, like, testing out for new builds is there are multiple different ways you can take that. Like, for a crit build, we could do, like, do we want maximum crit damage? Or do we want maximum possible crit chance? Or do we want to randomly slide off something, even though I literally only move straight? My god, guys. Holy... Anyways. Because, like... You could go maximum possible crit chance, or you could go maximum possible crit damage. Those are two alternate routes you could take just for that. I know I decided to make a tank build, and believe it or not, the tank build is so fucking tanky that even on WoW mode, you can just face tank a Widow and never block. You will out-heal everything she does. It is genuinely fucking insane. She does like 1% of your health per hit. It is just stupid. No more will I go ahead and, you know, cower behind creative mode to test all that shit out. I will be doing it for real. What about a debuff build? Just maximum possible debuffs. That could work. We could do something with that. Work that out, you know? Could do a little something there. It also spices up gameplay instead of just doing the same thing over and over again, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the fully tank build, like, and when I say tank, I mean reduce damage as much as physically possible. I'm going to tell you right now, the roly-poly armor is the key star in that. Undeniably. A bow build, antlion armor is going to be the key component of that. Right? It was impend. What was the other quest? Soldier Slayer. I do need to kill soldier ants, so I mean that does work out. Kitty. Kitty! Boom. I am gonna have to fight the Infected Broodmother a whole bunch of times, so if you want to recommend some builds for that, I'm gonna think of some. Keep in mind what I'm going up against. You saw what I was going up against. She can outright 2-tap me, so keep in mind of that. Like, if she 2-taps me with some of the most bulky armor in the game, try not to recommend armor too light unless you physically cannot help it. Remember, summoning builds are just not physically possible this New Game Plus, so keep that in mind as well. Don't try and be like, hey, do this thing with, you know, summoning armor that you physically cannot obtain right now. There? This cat is so adorable. I can't even lie. She be sitting like a queen. Kitty. This cat is being so awkward right now. No! I have to say the mint mace could be helpful. You know what? I think the mint mace would actually be better. Kitty, as much as I love you, thank you. I was about to say, as much as I love you, Kitty, could you please leave? Leave. Okay. Right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna kill every ant in the red ant hill again. Because, I need soldier things. I'm also gonna go ahead and refix this. And that. I think Mertine would be the go-to choice there, right? Let's get ready to rumble, indeed. Also, did you see the new short I made? That, and also, what about the question of the day as well? Question of the day. I completely forgot to answer that myself, being completely honest. Guys, Axel isn't that big. How wrong you are if you say that. Let me look real quick. I'm just gonna reorganize my inventory. So, go ahead. Should be back before I'm done. Hammer. Yeah. Yeah, well, it works. Okay, it works. Thus, I'm not sorry. It's like, sorry, not sorry. God damn. Oh, damn. Aggie? The rate at which I'm dismembering ants is probably faster than the rate at which you do. Kinda scary. I have no answer. Okay. Let me try to think about what my what I don't. Yeah. Okay. My honest answer is gonna be one I have to think about. I don't have an immediate one, but I'm almost positive it does something worse. Question is what? The hot bars. The hot bars are a lot worse. I don't know why they got rid of the feature to, have your hot bar at the bottom there. Makes 0 sense. No fast mutation swappings, yes. That is such a horrible change. I know a lot of people hate the fiber bandages now because, they cancel healing as soon as you take even a small pint of damage. I like that change, honestly. Like, the smoothies are dirt cheap, so if you're genuinely complaining about them being too expensive, maybe, actually grind for them. And, it prevents bandages from being the most overpowered thing in the world. So, I definitely like the smoothie change. No. Oh my god. Are we serious? Get the fuck out of here, all of you. Holy. Jesus. That you can't break snail shells? Yeah. Yes, I know sour candies exist. Like, there's snail armor. But you can't craft snail armor. Because you can't break the shells. Huh? Like, in what world does this make sense, guys? Come on now. What the fuck, man? Okay. I'll keep slaughtering y'all. Like, you keep coming all you want. It's not gonna affect anything. Look at these things. They're weak. Pathetic. I will burn this planet down before I spend another minute living amongst these animals. No. It's my actual biggest gripe about Ground 2. Like, you're not hurted. You're not hurt. Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, honestly, I think I pretty much covered it. Only 17. Yikes. Only 17 fangs is a bit scary. I was about to say, did I have food that spoiled? Like, what was the... Oh, all about? The fuck? Anyhow. Yeah. Honestly, just the hotbar system would be my biggest gripe about what Grounded 2 could have done a lot better, but just decided not to. Because, like, it is such a simple fix. Man, I keep discovering new things on Marble day by day. It is baffling me. On every turn. Like, are the ants not supposed to stop for you or some shit? I don't know, maybe that one's just built different. Who knows? What? There's stink bugs inside of the floors, guys. Like, what? How am I supposed to combat that? How the actual fuck am I supposed to combat stink bugs in the walls? How does one fight this? Anyhow. Oh, that's another thing. Honestly, as much as I love the blocking system, I think it kind of sucks. I should clarify what I mean by that. I think the creature's blocking sucks. Because, like, the idea is that you're supposed to use your charged attack, right? That's the whole idea. And on paper, that's a good idea. But in actual practice, it fucking sucks. Because it's like, oh, the thing's, you know, it's blocking, let me charge attack, and then by the time you finish your charge, it just immediately unblocks. Completely defeating the purpose of you charging up anyways. It's like, you have to actively walk backwards just for it to be effective. If I have to do something additional that I don't intuitively just instantly learn in order to do something right, you're doing something wrong, Dubs. That's all I gotta say. Literally, all they have to do is make it so that, like, the amount of time they sit in blocking is half a second. Actually, no, just a full second above the amount of time it takes to block. And the issue's fixed. Like, it ain't even that deep of an issue. Okay, so the other day I said that bugs can block is better than Grounded 2, and you said, yeah, but the ants. Remember? Yeah. Like, again, it's an on paper versus in practice sort of thing. It's a brilliant idea on paper. Enemies being able to block, even parry, fantastic idea. But, like, the way it actually works out is that, you know, it's like, okay, this ant soldier's gonna block, and I'm never gonna be able to charge attack to actually make it unblock, so I literally just have to sit here doing nothing. That's not a good feature. Good on paper, bad in practice. What? No, not my inventory. I do need to eat, so that could go well. Overall, I think it's bad right now, but it could be easily fixed. It's like the change they made with the, stabs. They made the stabs almost entirely useless. Because, like, right now you have to go ahead and just sit and accept the fact that if you use a staff, you're just guaranteed to instantly die if you get hit, and you can't block at all. But before it was like you could go ahead and block with them, so they actually were made useful. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys. Do something right. Oh, this combat system. Fuck no, dude. Nah, kill the mantis. Fuck out of here. For your small little quest today, you know, no big deal. You should get this done in like 5 seconds. Kill the mantis. No, thank you. I think I'll stick to my other quests. Thank you very much. Oh, fucking hell, dude. She's clueless. She's absolutely clueless. Dumbfounded. What happened? I jumped over an infected wolf spider. She did not aggro. Clueless, dude. Rewind like 30 seconds and you should see it. Oh, no, no, no. Here we go, that works. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's copying her mother. Miss Wolfie, what are you doing? What? What? What do we mean? No. What the fuck? Yeah, they have evolved. Holy, they can fly now. What the fuck? Wow. I was about to say, how you still aggroed? That bitch was not still aggroed. You want to see something dumb? It looks so dumb. Give me my mama demon armor. Okay. Honestly, yeah, I think this would be a good spot to leave it for today. Managed to kill the infected broodmother. God motherfucking damn. Menace to society. We killed her. Yeah. For those watching the VOD, peace.